Hello, everyone, and welcome to this YouTube channel. My name is Gil Trading Lab. If you're new to this YouTube channel, please like this video, share, and subscribe. On today's video, I'm going to be doing a weekly market focus on Bitcoin against the dollar, and I'm going to start from the daily time frame. So on the daily time frame, my swing structure is bearish. This is my current swing range. This is my strong swing high, and this is my weak swing low. Within the swing range, we have this internal structure, which is currently bullish to facilitate that swing pullback. So also another thing is price has pulled back to the swing AQ, so we can expect the swing high low to be formed anytime from now. Also, we can see price has pulled back, swept all this buy side liquidity over here, above these highs, and probably the liquidity above that has been swept could be used to form the swing lower high, and probably now we could see price target the weak swing low. But this internal structure, it hasn't shifted bullish now. Now it doesn't mean now that this internal structure could remain bullish forever and ever. It has only switched bullish to facilitate the swing pullback. But if this high, if daily is ready to switch bullish, then this internal could remain bullish, and we could see price target that high, and we could see swing switch bullish. So for this coming week, since we have had that internal break of structure, and after break of structure, what should we expect? We should expect an internal pullback or a pullback. So for this coming week, we can expect an internal pullback within the leg. The fractal low is way below here, and it's not relevant for us to signal for us the start of the internal pullback. But after this sweep, we could see a reaction, a huge reaction. Even already we can see some reaction. It could evolve to maybe the internal pullback or potentially the formation of the next swing leg. So for this coming week, we'll be expecting that either this reaction could evolve to internal pullback, or we could see the continuation of the internal leg, probably for price to target all this buy side liquidity above here before the lower high is formed, and then we could see now formation of the next swing leg for price to target the weak swing low, or we could see swing switch bullish. But let me show you something on the monthly time frame. On the monthly time frame, the swing structure is bullish, as you can see. This is the swing range that I'm talking about. Sorry, this is the swing range. This is my strong swing low, and this is my weak swing high. And within the swing range, we have this internal structure, which is currently bearish to facilitate that swing pullback. As you can see, after the internal break of structure, price mitigated this demand over here. Although we've had a failed reaction from it, but it's still holding price, and probably it might provide a reaction to give us an internal pullback, or maybe the swing high low could be formed from here, and we could see price target the weak swing high, and we could see that swing break of structure. So, but for now, since price is still in the premium prices, we could expect a deeper swing pullback for price to mitigate the swing AQ before or the discount prices before we see that higher low form for price to target the weak swing high. So for now, we can expect this reaction only to be an internal pullback for price to mitigate either of these supply zone, before the lower highs. So within these supply zones is where probably the monthly internal lower high could be formed, and then we could see the internal lower high formed, and then we could see price target the internal low, so we can get that swing pullback. So the reason why I'm showing you this is because this high over here, even if I draw it like that, and then I drop down to the daily time frame, you can see that it's that line is this. So that high is although it's the monthly fractal high, but on the daily it's the is the swing high, strong swing high. So if on the daily we see that daily shift bullish, then it will be, we will know that it has only shifted bullish to facilitate this monthly internal pullback. And then after price mitigates these supply zones, then we could see daily again shift bearish, and then we could see now price target the, the weak internal low. Hope you all understood that. So let me talk about this. My view for gold, or for Bitcoin for this coming week is either we could see the continuation of this internal leg, so price can target that buy side liquidity, or probably this liquidity that has been taken above here, probably it's enough to facilitate that internal pullback, which could also evolve to the price targeting this low. Although that might take a lot of time, but so for this coming week, it's either we see that internal pullback, or we see the formation, the continuation of the formation of the internal leg, of this internal leg. So that's all for the daily time frame. Let's drop down to the 4-hour time frame. So on the 4-hour time frame, my swing structure is bearish. The swing range is also the 4-hour swing range is also the daily swing range. So the daily is 4-hour structure is bearish. This is my strong swing high, and this is my weak swing low. And within the swing range, we have this internal range, which is currently bullish to facilitate that 4-hour swing pullback. Let me zoom out with it so you can, if you don't understand, you can see it well. So this is the 4-hour internal range, which is currently bullish to facilitate that 4-hour swing pullback, which is also the daily swing pullback. So if we zoom in, so for this coming week, since we've already had a significant internal pullback, and also we can see during today, let me do it fast. We can see after the sweep of that, the buy side liquidity, which I showed you on the daily time frame, you can see price pullback created this relevant equal lows over here. We can see price has swept all this liquidity. And also another thing is, let me draw it for you all so you can see. So this is the lows that have been swept. And another thing is we have this PBL over here, which has currently failed. And also another thing to add is we've had a 4 fractal breakout structure. So this is a good signal that probably the 4-hour internal lower higher low has been formed, and we could see price target the 4-hour week internal high. So for this coming week, we could see price pullback to demand, and then continuation of the formation of the next internal leg, or maybe we could see a deeper internal pullback, which could evolve to the formation of the next 4-hour swing leg, which is also the daily swing leg. So we could see this. We could see price come target all this liquidity below here. We see internal shift bearish, and then we see price target the weak swing low. So that's all for today's YouTube video. Don't forget to like this video, share, subscribe.